meet your homeboy Marty at a bar. Party taking over, barking like a dog named Rover. I'm picking suckers like a 4-leaf clover. Everybody wearing some of the Michael Jackson's Cobras. So now they saying egg breeders get no. But ain't no future in your front. There ain't no future in your front. I'm the B, the R to the double E-Z.
Getting ready for first pitch at Citizens Bank Park. It's the Braves and the Phillies coming up next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Lots of number 42s on the field as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Ender Inciarte will take his first cuts of the ball game here. My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Nick Markakis will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Runners off for second. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Michael Lee will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is just one good sequence to get your groove going out there on the mound. He's still in a little bit of a jam out there, but hopefully for him, the strikeout will help loosen him up a bit.
Number 42 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
First and second now, one man out. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout guy.
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, and the troubles are continuing to mount here in the first inning. It's been a disaster any way you look at it. 2-0 lead, maybe you can survive that. But with 2 more runners in scoring position again, this has a very real chance of getting ugly really quick.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
So far here in this first inning, he hasn't shown a real good command for the strike zone just yet, and this hit by pitch here is just going to make things worse.
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Hey, try turning the double play for one.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Batting 8, second baseman
Darwin Barney will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Swing and a high chopper. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Julio Teheran get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive to left. Ruff is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. They'll match up against a guy with as bright a future as anyone's, the prized prospect right-hander Julio Teheran. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Phil Gosselin will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Freddie Galvis will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, a couple of flyouts here to start the home first. I think he'd rather see a few more balls on the ground going forward, but I'm sure he'll take the 2 easy outs.
Ben Revere will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 4-0. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Nick Markakis will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and he makes a great diving stop for the out.
And I have no idea how this ball doesn't end up being a base hit. This seemed destined for center field, but look at the effort there at full stretch to bring this ball in. We may go a whole month without seeing a better play than that one.
Michael Lee will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Dominic Brown will start things off in the bottom of the second. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Michael Franco will be the batter. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Darren Ruff will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And the The slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Kelly Dugan will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Number 42 will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep to left field. Where is this going to land? My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Freddie Freeman will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
A.J. Pierzynski will lead things off. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Three-two, here it comes. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies nothing. Number 42 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's one hit towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Jesse Biddle will stand in.
batting 9th, catcher, Jesse Biddle.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Phil Gosselin will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Darwin Barney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. David Buchanan is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Julio Teheran will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
The 1-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
Ender Inciarte will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Nick Markakis will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
This guy's swinging anything.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Two-two pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Freddie Galvis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Ben Revere will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Dominic Brown will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Two-one pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. The relay, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here. They can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Michael Franco will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's through, a base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Darren Ruff will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the full count offering. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A throw behind the runner at second, runner back standing. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Kelly Dugan will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 5-1. Michael Lee will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Number 42 will step in. He homered his last time around. In the air to straightaway center field. Revere will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Freddie Freeman will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Andrelton Simmons will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher.
Good AB right there. That 1-out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Darwin Barney will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Julio Teheran will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Sliced down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for Atlanta thanks to this at-bat from Andrelton Simmons. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies 1. Number 42 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Ryan Howard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a swing by Howard, and the big fella launches this one out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Phil Gosselin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Freddie Galvis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies get one on the home run by the big fella, Ryan Howard. Through 5 innings, now a 6-2 ball game. Justin DeFreitas will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ender Inciarte will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Revere will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 3-1 coming. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, right fielder
Michael Lee will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Markakis off a second. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now as right-hander Chad Qualls is set to take over on the mound. Number 42 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. 3-1.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. Base on balls his last time. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Braves on top, 7-2. Ben Revere will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Take the base on ball.
And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Dominic Brown will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Another change. This one's low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Phillies.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
Michael Franco will step in. An RBI single this last time around. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Darren Ruff will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And this will get right by Pierzynski to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here. And really, that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Kelly Dugan will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Number 42 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two-two pitch on the way. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Lee is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Philippe Almond will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. A.J. Ellis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Andrelton Simmons will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Full count offering on its way. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
A.J. Pierzynski will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled straight back. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a foul pop behind the plate. Ellis looks up and reins it in for out number 2.
And he can work in the zone with a lot of effectiveness because he's got enough giddy up on that fastball that these hitters just can't get on top of him.
Darwin Barney will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Come on now, Philly.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Revere is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're on top 7-2. A.J. Ellis will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Fouled back. Once again a 3-2. Swung on and lined softly up the middle, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Phil Gosselin will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the second extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
Freddie Galvis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-1. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Yeah, this is just not his night. He's hit the ball hard a few times now, but he still doesn't have a hit to show for it.
Ben Revere will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chris Johnson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 42, Chris Johnson.
Let's go, Phillies! Ice cold soda! Soda!
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Come on now, Phils.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Ender Inciarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Nick Markakis will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Michael Lee will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. Brown retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Shelby Miller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Shelby Miller.
Dominic Brown will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the 1-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8th.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Michael Franco will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. Darren Ruff will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Inside and low, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Kelly Dugan will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Here we go.
3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Cody Ashe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Cody Ashe.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jerome Williams will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 42 will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there, and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. Back for a look is Brown, but that ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is exactly how you approach facing a sinker baller. When that pitch is down at the knees, it's very difficult to elevate on. But when it flattens out, it's nothing more than a flat fastball, and that's where you can do some real damage.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here comes the 2-1. Fouled back. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
A.J. Pierzynski will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Ruff is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies 2. A.J. Ellis will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a hard liner towards short. And reined in, one away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Phil Gosselin will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. This is hit toward the hole. Does Simmons have a shot? No, he can't get there. It's into left, a base hit.
Well, if you're going to hook a curveball away, you've got to have strong hands. And you'll see, this swing breaks down a little bit, but look at him get those hands through. Yank it to his pull side.
Freddie Galvis will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. The 2-1 home. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Ben Revere will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Braves are winners here, 8-2. Good night from Philly.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.